Welcome to the Mainstay. Yeah, Friday night. And it's windy out there. I just, wow, it almost messed my hairdo up. It was just like, a couple things. Turn your cell phones off. You know where the exits are. What did Becky want me to remind you of? If any of you would ever like to volunteer to donate some baked goods on any night, we'd love to arrange that with you for some of the goodies that we offer during our shows. And you can talk to her about that. And if you do that, you get to drink for free that night, I understand. So, right. So I'm very excited about this evening's show. I am. My background goes all the way back to college in terms of like booking acts and presenting acts. And my first effort in that was 4 years of operating a college coffee house. And we did something every week like that. And it was a real change from what came before that, which was Led Zeppelin and The Who and all these electric bands that I listened to for hours and hours and hours. It was a very transformative experience for me. It was almost spiritual. And you know, of course, there was the Beatles were hanging out with Maharishi. Thank you, that guy. And it got to me. I mean, I started to take it really seriously. Joe, I wanted to tell you about this. I took it really seriously for a while. And I remember one time trying to reach the spiritual leader of Tibet. And within days, this van pulled up in front of my apartment. And they unloaded this animal with the body of a goat and a long neck and big ears. And the guy gave me the receipt, and I realized that by mistake, I had called Dalai-Lama. Thank you. So let's welcome this evening's guest, our headliner, Skyler Cumbia.
Matt found a way to get there, didn't he? He always does. What a treat tonight, first of all, to have all of you come for this. I think you know this is going to be a special evening. It feels that way to all of us. So a few years ago, I began performing more in the Wilmington, Delaware area, thanks to working with Sharon Sable. And one particular coffee shop that I would play with her, Skyler would often be there. And so I got to meet her on the break of a gig, and the first thing we knew we had in common was we were both music therapists. It's sort of a thing off to the side for me, but what Skyler does for a paycheck and a living these days. But then, a few gigs in, Sharon asked Skyler to come up and sit and sing a tune. Now, boy, do I want to launch here. Back when I was 18 years old, and I had this gig as the house piano player and accompanist for this amateur night, which is actually like a big deal in the Philly area. And I learned right away that whenever anybody comes up to sing, anything can happen. So you're just really just prepared for it to go south. Occasionally it doesn't. And Skyler comes up, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, wow, she's a like real musician. This is really cool, right? So this night, go home smiling. It's great. So next gig, she comes in and sits in again. I'm like, I really like this. And then I found out that she recorded this CD, an EP. This is your first release, right?
Correct.
Right. So, and Skyler is not one to really sit still. She just moves and goes. And, you know, like her 10-speed bike is missing the middle gears. It just goes right up to the top. And so at the end of something where I saw her, she had her CDs with me. I have my new recording here. You're buying it. $10, please. And I'm like, okay, fine. I was happy to give it to her. And my car at the time did have a CD player. So I put it on the way home. And I'm like, really wow at this point. Because like the first effort from a new artist, first time out, and it really runs deep. And then I start thinking, okay, we got to figure out how to bring Skyler to the Mainstay. Now, Skyler sings and performs and loves a lot of folk music. It's not what she does exclusively, but we're going to lean into that tonight. But really what we're going to lean to is Skyler Cumbia. She's also, like I mentioned, a wonderful singer-songwriter. But before we get to her and her music, I got to talk about this guy back here for a minute. So in the Wilmington, Delaware area, although he lives in Philadelphia, Sam Nobles, I've come to learn, by every musician that I know and every music fan that I've met, they will all have the same 4 words to say when they see him. I love Sam Nobles, as a musician and as a person. And Sam is often on gigs with Skyler, and it gave me a chance to invite both of them here, and you're just in for a real treat. I'm just along for the ride tonight, so just kind of almost ignore me and welcome Sam and Skyler.
Thank you so much, Joe. That was a great introduction. We're going to start with a tune that I wrote. It's called No Place in Your Heart, and it's about a lovely thing called unrequited love. 2, 3, 4. Spaces in my mind where you are welcome, no more. Deep, vast abysses in my heart, I'm holding out for ancient folklore. Why do I cry and sigh so much for you when I know I have no place in your heart? You cause this feeling in my stomach, it's like butterflies are tearing me apart. Where did it start? I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't show. Why do I cry and sigh so much for you when I know I have no place in your heart? There's no use shaking it no matter how hard I try. So I might as well continue to tell myself all the pretty, pretty lies. Every time I see you, a part of me just dies. I don't want to spend my life being just the girl who never tries. I want to look you in the eyes, but I know that isn't wise. Wide, empty spaces in my life where you are welcome to fill all of my days with your laughter and joy. Oh, why do I cry and sigh so much for you when I have no place in your heart? When I have no place in your heart? When I have no place in your heart? Thank you so much. We're going to continue with an amazing, beautiful folk tune that I know all of you all will recognize. And if you don't, that's okay. It's the first time you're hearing it. What a joy to hear this song for the first time. I doubt it, but amazing. This is Both Sides Now. Bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusion dizzy dancing away you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed, but something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Thank you so much.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
But
Thank
now
you,
we're
Joe.
going to change the subject.
Sure are. We are singing a song from the standpoint of both sides of the ocean. Shocking. That means that we're going to be singing a lovely tune called Beyond the Sea. And this song was actually originally written in French called La Mer. And it's it's a beautiful song. Yes, please. That's the reaction I want. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful love story to meet your person while singing the song. I love it. Beyond the Sea. Wow. And the French lyrics are different than the English ones. It's a beautiful poem. So if you look up the translation, it's really lovely. But this, we're going to sing in English, and this is a really fun song to sing as well. All right. Let's see. 2, 3. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond the dart, my heart will lead me there. Soon we'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'd go sailing. No more sailing, so long sailing, bye-bye sailing.
Yes, right. So I think I'm correct here. Is this the first gig you've done with a piano player, or no?
I think it might be, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is new ground all the way around. So obviously this is the first time I've actually played with Skyler. We've had lots of conversations about this, but we never. Well, I know we had a brief rehearsal, but we've never really gone through tunes. So this whole sort of dynamic of, are we done? Who's taking a solo? Who's playing where? You know? And so I just feel like, oh, I'm in my world slightly, so I just jumped in. So thank you for opening the door, Skyler.
Absolutely.
And it's really cool to make music with people who you've never done it with before, and it just puts things in a new space. And really, I don't need to be here. These two are complete as they are, but it's such a privilege. And we are going to go back to yeah. You're gonna. This is a great tune from Skyler, and she's going to surprise you with something.
All right, this next, I'm so excited. We're going to be singing some Gordon Lightfoot. I couldn't. Oh my goodness, Gordon Lightfoot for you this evening. I got so excited. I think my dad introduced me to Gordon Lightfoot, and there was a couple years ago. I went to. Oh yes, you did. I actually listened through all like 28 albums of his. He has so much music. I think I might have skipped the compilations because I was like, I've heard that already. But he's an amazing songwriter and has some beautiful, beautiful music. And so we're going to sing one of his more famous tunes, If You Could Read My Mind. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me. you could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind that drugstores sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. Like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene, bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. Never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. And stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Thank you.
That was great, but now here's what I was talking about.
I'm going to take a sip of water before this. I'm going to play another original tune for you all. This song is called Green Moss, and I often write a lot of my music on walks, on hikes, gets the brain going, and this particular hike, I was walking in March and saw this beautiful patch of emerald green moss, and I was thinking, you know, in just a little bit, this is going to pale in comparison to the beautiful foliage that's going to burst above it in the sycamore trees. And so that was kind of the idea, and it went on to kind of form, talking about the seasons of life and the seasons of nature and how they so often, you know, reflect each other. So I'm excited to do this one. This is the first time that I'm actually doing the violin live on this, so we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited about this. I'm going to make sure I'm in tune first. Give me an A, please. All right. Okay. Here we go.
That first, and then guitar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you.
We practiced this once.
That's right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about you go ahead and for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. right, we're starting with guitar.
No, do
You
it,
good?
do it.
All right.
I'm
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Soon the green moss will pale in comparison to the emerald foliage around it lies. Soon the green moss will bask in the reverie of the shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. I once knew a lady so gentle and kind, and through the deep winter she stayed on my mind. But when the spring came and the rain clouds had cleared, the flowers they opened and she disappeared. Soon the green moss will pale in comparison to the emerald foliage around it lies. Soon the green moss will bask in the reverie of the shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. I once loved a lad who was handsome with lies, and in the green summer he gazed in my eyes. But when the fall came and the trees lost their leaves, he left me no honey, just sting of the bees. Soon the green moss will pale in comparison to the emerald foliage around it lies. Soon the green moss will bask in the reverie of the shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. Here sad story I say, in seasons of life things arrive and away, but have you the courage to hold what can live? The moment you're living is all that you need. Soon the green moss will pale in comparison to the emerald foliage around it lies. Soon the green moss will bask in the reverie of the shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. Shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. Shade from the lofty, strong sycamore skies. Well, thank you, Joe. That was really fun to be able to play the violin while also performing that on guitar. You can hear violin on the track that's recorded on my CD, my EP. But that was the first time I got to actually play it along with, so that was really fun. Thank you so much. This next tune is one of my newer original songs. So this is not recorded yet. It's in the process, actually, of being recorded. I'm hoping to release it before too long. This song is called Faintly Out of Focus. And I wrote this when life was feeling a little out of focus and turned out to be kind of a reflection on past relationships and different things like that. And this is the second time I'm performing this for a larger group than like just a small group of friends. So this is kind of a special moment for you, for me to perform this for you all. And I do hope you enjoy it and find something that you may or may not relate with. Faintly out of focus, I long for lips to kiss me in the morning when I rise. It's alive inside my mind that I'm left behind. Faintly out of focus, the past is thick with mist, opportunities, longing for a breeze or someone who sees me walk in a room and search for their smile. Bright lit boards are saying this freeway ends in 1 mile. The highway signs of the world are shouting, merge or exit, take your time. But you saw the sign. Faintly out of focus, the optical illusions will distract you from what's real. Just a line in the grand design, what will it reveal? Faintly out of focus, the camera only captures 2-dimension memory. Where am I? Who are we? Please don't lie, 'cause I'm banking on you to invest in my heart. But I should have left you right from the start. Now the winds of change are ripping us apart. Go ahead, throw your last dart. Faintly out of focus, the light shines in the raindrops on the window of my heart. Eyes are red, like the poem said, there's nothing to dread. But I'm faintly out of focus. Attention is elusive, and the more I try, the more I fail to keep my thoughts in bay. Anchor me, or I'll just drift away. The life I thought I knew was old and worn out. Your cup of milk and honey was laced with self-doubt. The path of least resistance led me to a drought of the soul. What does it mean to be whole? faintly out of focus. I blink and I fear I'll miss the loveliest of laughter in my eyes. They are dry like stars in the sky. Faintly out of focus. I'm leaning into your kiss, and I know I'm dreaming still. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sam and Joe have a treat up next for you all.
Yeah, Skyler, that was beautiful. I want to put the spotlight on Sam here. And Sam, tell us just, actually, I know what you can talk to them about. Those of us who have been around the Mainstay for a long time remember when Tom McHugh would bring the University of Delaware Big Band here. Well, I didn't know that Sam had been to the Mainstay before as a part of that. So, actually, you don't have a mic, so I'm just going to go ahead and introduce Sam playing this little jazz tune, a blues tune, just so we can put the spotlight on him. And I'm going to shut up now. I love it. Hello, Skyler. She's back. I'm back. Ah, cool.
What a treat that was. We're going to continue our adventure in folk tunes and all types of tunes with a song by, you always call him Bobby D. Yes. By Bob Dylan. And the only thing I could think of was when we play this tune, Sam was always like, "Oh yeah, Bobby D," and that's all I could think of. I was like, "Wait, who's Bob?" I was like, "Not Bobby Darin." We already did that one. Thank you, Sam. Oh my goodness. Oh gracious. But this is a lovely tune by Bob Dylan. It's called "Make You Feel My Love." It's been covered by many, many people, and I'm glad to add my version to it. So here we go. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we've met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. This next tune, we're going to have a little fun, and I'm going to lay my instrument down. Although you always have an instrument with you. Your voice is your one instrument you always have. Oh, shh. Everybody has a voice. Yeah, this is a lovely little tune called Dream a Little Dream of Me. Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams to leave all worries far behind you. And in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me.
Yes, Skyler. Oh, wow. Okay, before Skyler sings one last song for this set, I want to point out that she does have her CDs on the table there. I'd highly recommend them if you have any way to play the CDs. Of course, you can listen to them on all the streaming platforms as well. And however you get her music into your ears, do it. I typically put my mailing list sign-up sheet out for people who want to follow what I'm doing other than here. And I've encouraged Skyler to do so as well. So she'll be working with a mailing list at some point as she goes forward. So if you're interested in what she's doing, allow her to stay in touch with you. And I know you'll enjoy the last tune for this set.
Building suspense. Paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pay paradise parking lot. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on my apples and leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Yeah, they pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
Sam Noble, Skyler Cumbia.
Joe Holt. Thank you.
All right. We're going to open the bar for a few minutes. Don't go away. We'll be back.
I never cease to be amazed at how wonderful Joe Holt's programs are. Let's give him a round of applause. And also, I'm lax on this. I always mean to draw your attention when the lights are on to the placards that line the walls near the ceiling. And these are all the people that think enough of the Mainstay and consider that the right people come to the Mainstay, that they take out a subscription with us, and they not only have signs advertising their business inside, but also on the fence and the outdoor amphitheater out there. I'm not sure what to call it, amphitheater. It always reminds me of like a softball diamond. I can't call it that. So, but anyway, I want to tell you very briefly about what's coming up next, because there's always something coming up here. And next Wednesday is our monthly open mic. It's always the second Wednesday of the month at 7 o'clock. No admission. It's a gas. It's usually well attended. People come with all kinds of music. It's not just, as I usually like to characterize open mics, old men playing wooden guitars. It's people playing Cole Porter and Chopin and reading poetry and Jacques Brel and James Taylor and the Righteous Brothers, and the list goes on. And they do it well. And the people that come just to hear it really seem to enjoy it. And that's next Wednesday night. The following 2 weekends, I have indulged myself. Now, as many of you know, but not all of you know, I'm sure, I arrived here 3 years ago from upstate New York, almost to the Adirondack Mountains. And I have a lot of music contacts up that way, and people that I followed for my own personal enjoyment, and I would go out of my way to hear them whenever I saw that they were playing nearby or not too far away. And I have 2 weekends of those groups that I've scheduled for this month, and the next one happens next Saturday, the 15th. Is that right? Yeah, and that's a duo named Circe, and it's Melanie Kramer and her husband Rich. Melanie plays the drums standing up and somehow manages to play some bass keys with her drumstick while she's playing the drums. And she's got this amazing voice, and it's kind of like a pop rockish kind of thing, but they sound like a whole band. He plays a guitar, and it's not like a loud electric guitar. It's a sweet thing. And they're funny, they're entertaining, and I can't recommend them enough. The following weekend, on that Friday, the 21st, a personal friend of mine, very good personal friend of mine, Monk Rowe, who is always trying to reinvent something that will take people by surprise and impress them. He's coming down with his 5 Families ensemble. Now, 5 Families normally refers to the members of an orchestra. The woodwinds, the brass, the strings, the percussion, and the 5th being the voice. He's added the voice. And this is not a chamber music group. This is everything from like, keep trying. And I feel so strongly about this that I would like to lend my personal guarantee. I used to do this occasionally up north where I brought in acts, and I made my personal guarantee, and I will offer the same guarantee that if you buy a ticket for either of these shows and you don't like it, then I will personally come at the next major snowstorm here and shovel your driveway. Promise. I promise. So, enough of that. Let's welcome back our guest for the evening.
Thank you, Matt. And very quickly, I want to make my own couple of show announcements. For the next 2 First Friday shows, we change the subject each month. Tonight is certainly a change the subject, and I'm feeling like a total fish out of water and enjoying myself at the same time. It's great. So next month, we're going to have a couple of musicians. They've been here before. Some of you have seen them. You know them. The Mediri Brothers, Joe and Paul Mediri. I went to high school with those guys 50 years ago. The short version is that we've stayed connected to some extent all these years. And the original trio we formed as teenagers in high school, and the first working group for all three of us, is celebrating its 50th year anniversary. So that's what we're going to do next. And they are a hoot, they're fun, they're great musicians. It's a classic jazz thing, but you'll love it. And then the next month in August, some of you know when she used to live here, Beth McDonald. She moved away, 10 years ago to York, Pennsylvania, but she still comes back to the Mainstay. A wonderful singer-songwriter. If you get my email list, you saw the link that I put to her new release. It's fantastic. But her son, Jonah, who's just graduated high school, has worked very hard at being an actor. And he's a great singer as well, but he's scored some roles. He's had a co-star credit on a Blue Bloods episode. He just finished a feature film that's going to be released later this year. And Beth and Jonah are going to perform on a double bill together, like mother, like son. And it's going to be very special. Two very, very talented people, and that's in August. So again, thanks for being here tonight. And thanks, Skyler and Sam, for putting up with me on stage. And welcome back, Skyler Cumbia.
Thank you, Joe. All right, we're going to continue with some great folk tunes and other tunes. This is another Gordon Lightfoot song, and this is on his first album. Does anybody know when his first album came out? 1966. The song is called Steel Rail Blues, and it's such a fun tune to sing. So I hope you enjoy it. We're going on a little trip, or not. Well, I got my mail late last night, a letter from a girl who found the time to write to her lonesome boy somewheres in the night. She sent me a railroad ticket to take me to her loving arms, and the big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Well, I've been out here many long days. I haven't found a place that I could call my own. Not a two-bit bed to lay my body on. I've been stood up, I've been shook down, I've been dragged into the sand, and the big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Most every night, walking along the streets of this old town. Not a friend around to tell my troubles to. My old car, she done broke down 'cause I drove it into the ground, and the big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. While I look over yonder across the plain, the big drive wheels are pounding along the ground. Gonna get on board and I'll be homeward bound. Now I ain't had a home-cooked meal, but Lord, I need one now. And the big steel rail gonna carry me home to the one I love. Standing on the broad highway, will you give a ride to a lonesome boy who missed the train last night? I went in town for one last round and I gambled my ticket away, and the big steel rail won't carry me home to the one I love. so much. I'm doing an original tune here. This is the title tune of my EP. Thank you for those who looked over the table there and grabbed the CD. This is called Fire Fly Away, and I wrote this on an evening in July a couple years ago. I loved to play this game with myself as a kid where you'd see the fireflies blinking, they'd blink out, and you'd try to like figure out where they're going to pop up next, and I rarely won. But in doing this a couple years ago, it just made me start thinking about kind of light and dark and the dichotomy of life and death and things like that. Joe mentioned I work as a music therapist, and I currently work in hospice. So it's something that's on your brain a little bit more often than the regular person, perhaps. But I hope that you all enjoy this tune and find something to connect with. I think it's really just about being human and the different emotions and different seasons of life that we experience. This is Fire Fly Away. Blinking in the falling dusk, who's to stay and who's to trust? One day we'll all turn to dust and fire fly away. One day there, the next day gone, might show up across the lawn. After midnight, before the dawn, I'll fire fly away. Fire fly away. Fire fly away. There's no reason to stay. Fire fly away. No one knows just when they'll go. I guess we'll all just have to glow in the darkness or shadow. Fire fly away like a beacon in the night, floating first then taking flight, earthbound bits of starlight. Fire fly away. Fire fly away. Fire fly away. Give me a reason to stay, or I'll fire fly away. Fire fly away. Oh, fire fly away. There's no reason to stay. Fire fly away. Fire fly away. Fire fly away. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to do a solo tune here. This is another Joni Mitchell song, and it's sort of like a white whale. It's a tricky song. So I'm so grateful for all the beautiful people in the audience and the loving words you've shared with me. Please continue to share them with me after I sing this song. Just kidding. But it's such a beautiful song, and I said I just really want to play this, but we'll see how it goes. This is Case of You. Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star, I said, constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be at the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I can drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Oh, I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paint. I'm frightened by the devil. I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said love is touching souls. Surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I can drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. I met a woman. She had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I would drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Thank you. Next up, we have something completely different. This is a lovely tune for a sunny day, or not sunny day. Take your coat and grab your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid, 'cause Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. To walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid, 'cause it's Rover, she crossed right over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. And if I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Thank you so much. I've got another original tune for you all. This is my last original of the eve. And this is also not recorded yet. So, special peek preview. Planning to record a full-length album at some point in the hopefully near future, and this will definitely be on it. This song is called Going Home, and it was inspired by... I'm originally from Virginia. I currently live in Wilmington for the last couple years, but I wrote this when I was feeling a little homesick a while ago, and the chorus is the idea of, at least for myself, recognizing that I'm like my father and my mother in different ways. And so my father is the mountain, my mother is the sea. The wild lands that stretch between the both of them are me. And that's kind of what the little chorus is. I recognize that not everybody has the same experience with home and family. So I hope you're able to find something that you relate to, or just enjoy it for this song. It's going home. The summer breeze smells of honey. Oh, the sugar of the earth brings me to my knees. And those green sweet peas are growing tall, wrapping their arms around me. Oh, we're going home, I sure miss things like these. My father is the mountain, my mother is the sea. The wild lands that stretch between the both of them are me. My father is the mountain, my mother is the sea. The wild lands that stretch between the both of them are me. The winter chill, I go to pay my bill. The prices kill because of the cracks in the windowsill. And I'm not sure why, but I think I might try to hop that train. Oh, it's a one-way ticket I'll buy. Oh, I'm going home. the tears that I cried. My father is the mountain, my mother is the sea. The wild lands that stretch between, both of them are me. My father is the mountain, my mother is the sea. The wild lands that stretch between, both of them are me. The summer breeze smells of honey. Oh, the sugar of the earth brings me to my knees. And those green sweet peas are growing tall, wrapping their arms around me. Oh, we're going home, I sure miss things like these. I'm going home to visit the child I used to be. Going home, I sure miss things like this. We're going to sing a great Sam Cooke tune for you. I love singing this song. And it's called Nothing Can Change This Love. If I go a million miles away, I'd write a letter each and every day. 'Cause honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. Make me weep and you can make me cry. See me coming, you can pass me by, but honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. You're the apple of my eye, cherry pie. Oh, your cake and ice cream, your sugar and spice, and everything nice. You're the girl of my dreams. But if you wanted to leave me and roam, when you got that, I just say welcome home. 'Cause honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. You're the apple of my eye, your cherry pie. Oh yeah, your cake and ice cream, your sugar and spice, everything nice. You're the girl of my honey, nothing could ever change this love I have for you. All right, we've got 2 more tunes for you all today. Thank you so much for sharing this time with us. It's been such a joy. This is a song by the Secret Sisters. What a great name. It's called Tomorrow Will Be Kinder. And I really love this song for many reasons, but I just want to dedicate this to anyone who's having a rough day, a rough week, a rough year, or a rough life. But in all seriousness, this song is recognizing the difficult things that we're experiencing and validating that, and also seeing some hope in tomorrow. So I hope that you all see that as well. Black clouds are behind me now. I can see ahead. Often I wonder why I try, hoping for an end. Sorrow weighs my shoulders down. Trouble haunts my mind. But I know the present will not last. Tomorrow will be kinder. Tomorrow will be kinder. It's true, I've seen it before. A brighter day is coming my way. Yes, tomorrow will be kinder. Today I've cried a many tears, and pain is in my heart. Around me lies a somber sea. I don't know where to start, but I feel warmth on my skin. The stars have all aligned. The wind has blown, but now I know that tomorrow will be kinder. Tomorrow will be kinder. I know I've seen it before. A brighter day is coming my way. Yes, tomorrow will be kinder. A brighter day is coming my way. Yes, tomorrow will be kinder.
Skyler Cumbia.
Thank you.
And let's hear it for Sam Nobles on bass. Thank you so much for the continued privilege of being able to do this crazy thing every month. And thank you for being here to support the Mainstay and to support Skyler and Sam and all of us. Thank you, and one real fun tune from Skyler going out.
Let's just do it. Speaks for itself. 2, 3, 4. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, you best remember what your old pal said, 'cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We'll stick together and we'll see it through, 'cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them would ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years roll by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Take a joke. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them would ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years roll by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Da, da, ooh.
One more time for Skyler Cumbia. What a talent, what an artist.
Thank you so much.
And Sam Nobles, thanks so much.